Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy MayFlwr, and as always, hope all you guys are having a great day. It's been a while since I've made a proper dubstep video, so I got some Lost Lands clips playing in the background. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. Try to make some type of dubstep thing for you guys. I didn't really know what kind of video I wanted to make today. Just saying dubstep is kind of an open statement. But surprisingly, a lot of people have been telling me to try something like melodic dubstep or melodic rhythm. I guess those are two different things. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of artists kind of bring in elements from future bass and kind of combining them with the like the rhythm feel, and I think it's a really cool combination. ASOR has been killing it, Chime's been killing it, Ulasal has been killing it, just to name a few. There's a lot of cool ideas out there, and I love seeing people, you know, try something different. So yeah, I was gonna try to make something like that today if I can. I don't know. Either way, I guess it'll be interesting. So hopefully I can make something cool and remotely resembles that genre. And yeah, that's the idea for today. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Let's go. All right, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? So the BPM's already at 150. I think we're gonna keep it. That's pretty fitting. And you already know, we're gonna start out with this default serum sound, kind of like I always do. That's how I like to start my melodies. Gotta make a melody, but I suck at the piano, so we're gonna cheat. I did do some research on Beatport before I started making this video, and it does seem like a lot of these songs are in A sharp minor for some reason. So I'm just gonna go with that one. So we're gonna drag this in here. Boom, we got the scales, there we go. And if you don't know how to play the piano and actually lay down chords and melodies, it's not a big deal. Laying out the scale like this is actually really efficient. It's also a good tool just to help you learn, so you know, you might as well. There we go, little bass line that sounds like something you'd play in the first day of band class. We'll make another variation right here. We'll go to F. Let's see how that sounds. It's like a cool little hardstyle melody. Not bad, not bad. Oh god, I still have the ghost notes there. It just looks like a white block of notes. This is kind of how I start a lot of my tracks. I start out with a melody with like a default preset just to, you know, lay down the idea. And then I put like another bass line under it, and lately I've been using like kind of like noisier, like neuro basses that slide around, and that always gives me some cool results, so I'm gonna try to do that. Making a really simple low bass like that is actually pretty easy. You just turn down the octaves over here. Unison, boom. You don't need that many, we'll put like 8. And then put a filter, we'll go band 24. Where is that? Yeah, and it gives you that little notch right there, or I guess that's the opposite, but yeah, you can make it move right here with an LFO, and then turn this down to like a bar, and then it'll kind of, you know, move along with your note. And then turn on the mono and legato buttons and the porta up a little bit, and that's how you can really slide in between those notes. And yeah, you can even up the resonance right here, and it kind of gives you that little blasting sound. But we don't need that much, so we're just gonna turn it down. And when you go from a really low note to a really high note, you can really hear them sliding, and I think that's so cool. When you're in the piano roll with these types of basses, make sure they overlap, because that's how you get that sliding effect. And yeah, we can even go higher on this one. Make it slide one more time. Really cool stuff. That's how I've been starting a lot of my tracks. Little hardstyle synth. That sounds really good for a break, but I guess we need more of an intro. These little film score drums from Cymatics. This might be cool for the intro or something. This one. Delete these. And I think that's a cool little intro we have there. I promise, I swear, this is gonna turn into a rhythm song. It sounds like straight up hardstyle right now. But we'll get there, I promise. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. So we'll probably have these come in for real right here. And then have some type of like break right here. I don't know. But it sounded pretty cool so far. It sounds kind of cinematic.
Back to you, back to you, back to you.
That's a little Dylan Matthew vocal. I'm pretty sure everyone has used his voice once or twice in their songs. Just a really solid artist to sample, especially when you pitch his voice up. Like we can go all the way up. Let's see how that sounds. And I'm gonna reverse that. See how that sounds. Yeah, obviously that is a absolutely terrible vocal chop. You could never use that dry like that, but with the reverb, you know, it doesn't sound that bad, so I might keep it. we're freaking rolling with it, boys. We're gonna keep moving forward. Oh yeah, there we go. This should sound all right for now. You can always come back to that later, but yeah, we can just, oh geez, we can just jump right into the build. Should be pretty easy. Boys, we are cooking now. This is gonna be good. All right, so we got a pretty solid build. Now we can start the part we've all been waiting on, or the part you skip to if you're that type of person. I don't know. Go to the end for all I care, and then come back. You know, do what you do. But yeah, while you do that, for the time being, I'm just gonna sit here and try to make a drop of some sort. I'm gonna add these little swish things in here. This should give it some more groove. So here we go, the freaking main attraction, a little bit of sound design for you. I'm just gonna copy and paste that same bass line we had earlier because we're probably gonna use the chords again. Sounds pretty cool, little yoi wavetable. So this is kind of the classic Riddim LFO right here. Kind of pull this down, then pull this down a little bit, and then kind of offset it, and then we can put this on the level. And right off the bat, that probably doesn't sound that bad. Do that right there, maybe. That bass is really thin. We're gonna have to layer it up somehow. Okay. If you're ever gonna layer up basses with more than one serum, make sure you copy the LFO, this right here, so you can go to the save button and actually click save shape and then bring it up in another one just so you have the exact shape and the hit on the exact same time. This sounds actually pretty cool. I like it. Okay, my camera ran out of memory, but there's nothing that's gonna stop this god tier creativity. So what we have right here would work for kind of like a simple rhythm drop, but we can't stop here. You know, we're trying to make a melodic rhythm combination, and yeah, we got to add the secret sauce. I'm gonna come over here and take these same chords we made earlier. Boom, let's copy these. So I guess the secret sauce in this case was a Virtual Riot preset, but you know what, whatever. I just made that same LFO, and I guess the idea now is to create a chord stack to fit on top of this kind of rhythm bass we have already. Another saw stack, I guess, just because this one sounds a bit more airy and it makes a nice layer. And it's really easy to layer chords on top of your bass, especially when you have, that exact same LFO shape. I do that on my basses all the time. Even if it's really subtle, you could really do a lot of cool things with it. So one other thing I've kind of figured out, listening to other artists that are doing this genre as well, if you look over here in the mixer, I do have a phaser and a flanger on, and that you can put that on the bass and the chord stacks, and it kind of keeps it moving around. These are a really cool effect. So here it is with it off, and turn it on. You do kind of have to be careful using effects like that. You can get a lot of mixing issues from using those. But if it sounds cool to you, that's all that matters. This actually sounds freaking awesome. I like this. Just trying to add something a little different, maybe like an ARP for more of the high end. My CPU right now is getting absolutely annihilated, even with all the effects turned off, and I still want to add a little bit more, so I might have to open up another project and bounce it out. I have to open up another project, but it's no big deal. I do this all the time. This is what we had on the other project, just bounced out. Now we can add on to that, free of CPU restrictions. Basically, these are just more pads. This one right here is kind of like a little lead. I thought it'd make a cool little top line, so that adds a nice little accent to it. Don't forget to use, your basic stock tools. This is just a fruity balance, since some of those plugins didn't have, an LFO shape. So this is the same shape I was making inside of Serum, inside of the LFO, just done with a fruity balance, and it works just as good. Oh my god, that was 100% worth opening another project. That sounds so sick. So we're back in the monster file, and this is the bounce we got from the other project. And I don't know, I think it creates, you know, a nice little little top layer. Just add some more texture and character to it, and I think doing little things like that can really make your track. I think I'm done with the drop. I think adding any more on top will ruin kind of our core idea, which I think is pretty good anyways. I think the only boring part of this track is the beginning, because it just kind of starts with the filters and kind of comes up, and you know, that's no fun. So I'm just gonna try to find some type of cool sample just to fill the gap. And what the heck is going on here? I have word poem. Okay, I don't think we need a depression poem. Let's try something a little bit more lighthearted. Universe. Let's try to get deep on them, you know?
You search for the light in those eyes. Search for the slightest sparkle.
All right, here we go. This girl with cat ears is spitting the truth right here. This is actually a really solid poem. I'm pretty sure she wrote it, considering she's making the video. But yeah, I'm actually liking her vibe and her voice, so we could probably make something cool out of this.
Search for the light in those eyes. Search for the slightest sparkle. Search for the slightest sparkle.
By chance, that girl with the cat ears is watching this video. Thank you for that beautiful sample. And then I'm just gonna replace this little 1-2 sample we have right here, because I think this is a lot cooler. But other than that, I think we are done here. This is actually a pretty solid project, so you know, I might finish this out once I shut the camera off, just because I like it. It's really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make that. I think that's the first time in my video's history that I had to open another project file. But yeah, I think the end result is pretty cool. So I hope you guys learned something. I don't know. But I guess that is enough talking, so I'll just play the track for you guys. So here we go, in 3, 2, 1.
Search for the light in those eyes. Search for the slightest sparkle. Her eyes are tiny fingers.
Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you made it to the end, hope you guys enjoyed the video and or learned something. I don't know. Hope you guys are staying safe in this quarantine situation. It's really hard not to go crazy when you're indoors all day, but it's a really good time to, you know, double down and really learn something, or make a piece of art, whatever you want to do with your time. If you guys ever need any help with anything, or just want to say what's up, I'm always checking my Instagram DMs. You can follow me down here. I'll put it there. I always try to check my DMs and respond to as many as possible, just as a thanks to you guys for watching these videos. It's really cool that I can post these and, you know, people actually watch them. That's cool. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down below in the comments. I'll definitely try to make more of these for you guys. And yeah, I think that is going to do it for today's video, boys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.